Shin Godzilla.
What's going on there, friends and neighbors? I'm Shin Godzilla, and welcome to my Collection Room Tour 2022. I'm not going to hit you all over the head with an overly sentimental intro. We'll save that for the end of the video when everybody's clicked off. But basically, what you're about to see is my entire Godzilla collection as of January 13th, 2022. And that's all I really have to say, so let's just get started with where it all started for me, the movies. So when it comes to movies, I'm going to start with my VHS collection, and as you can see, not too much has changed, except I got this lovely little collection right here. Now, I'm sure this little VHS collection is familiar with most of you. This is the Anchor Bay VHS collection. It had Godzilla vs. Gigan, 1985, Ghidorah the Three-Headed Monster, Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla, and Son of Godzilla. 4 Showa-era movies and 1 Heisei-era movie. This was a collection that was around practically everywhere when I was a kid, and of course, as soon as I become interested in adding it into my collection, it's not the easiest thing to come across for a decent price all the time. I'm not going to say that this is like one of the rarer things that you can pick up. From time to time, it can go for a decent enough price. And here we have the covers. Side by side, they all interconnect via the flames and such, and dude, these things never fail to get a good chuckle out of me. 1985 has the wrong design of Godzilla on the front. Behind every major image on the covers, we have Godzilla 1984, and sometimes he's really solid, sometimes he's really transparent. You look at Son of Godzilla, and Minya is, for whatever reason, a much more high-quality image than Godzilla. Mechagodzilla is shooting beams out of his one eye, not both eyes. It's just a really enjoyable sight to see, honestly, and I love that they all connect. I really do. And just to showcase them, here are the backs of the boxes as well. Here is the image that all of the boxes have on one side. Here's the opposing side. And here is the box that's going to hold them all together. Very nice, very cheesy. I can't help but love this thing. Now, moving on to the DVDs, not too much has changed with this collection. I've only made 2 additions to it. That being Ghidorah, Monster of Monsters on video CD. I believe this is the Chinese video release of Ghidorah the Three-Headed Monster. As you can see, Rodan, Mothra, Godzilla, and Ghidorah right there. My friend Joe found this for me. Same guy who got me the incense burner and the ashtray. It's a double disc over here. Not too sure of all the stuff that is on it, as yeah, can't read it. But I guess this is a sized down version of a Laserdisc release. I'm really not sure of its major origins. I really didn't look into it because it's just, you know, it's a disc. It's something nice to have, and I guess it kind of counts as a DVD, but anyway. The other edition that I made, the Toho Master Collection Terror of Mechagodzilla. This was the only one that I needed from the Godzilla collection. Oh, you hear that crispness? And yeah, I finally was able to pick it up. I don't know why I never picked this up when I was younger and these were still being released like this or being released at all. Probably because my dumb child brain was like, but Bobby, you already have that. You don't need another one. And it's like, yes, I do, you little idiot. But for the most part, when it comes to DVDs, get back in frame, you silly goose. That's all the additions that I've made. Let's move on over to the Blu-rays. Not to sound like a broken record here, but when it comes to the Blu-rays, yet again, I really didn't add too much into the collection. I know this is a newer edition, the Blu-ray Steelbook Best Buy exclusive of Godzilla 1998. I believe this is a Blu-ray DVD pack. Oh, no, it's a Blu-ray and 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray pack. So there you go. Y'all already know because I showed this off in the figure review, but I got the first major collection of Godzilla Singular Point on Blu-ray, since it's probably never going to be released physically here in the States. And of course, I got Godzilla vs. Kong on Steelbook as well. I couldn't pass it up. It's not my favorite movie ever, but it's not a movie that I despise, and come on, I need to add it to the collection. A collection is not complete unless you have all the movies. This is basic maths. And no, I did not get rid of my copy of the Criterion collection of the Showa era. The discs are all still in here, of course, but I've been displaying it like this to avoid the glue issue. I'm definitely going to have to get myself a disc case for this. And now, moving into what you're all truly here to see, the figures, the shelves with all the figures on them, and this is the first shelf we're going to be taking a look at, the Oddities Shelf. This is a shelf of stuff that either doesn't match or doesn't fit with other things on other shelves and such. As you can see, I got quite a lot here. Some Funko Pops, some Funko Mystery Minis, some Kid Robot Mystery Minis, 2 Godzillas double cheeked up on a Thursday. Mini-Mates. And ask What are you doing here? You're not Godzilla! We've got the Godzilla Singular Point train card behind her, though. That thing, like, lights up when it gets scanned, but I don't really live near a major, like, subway station or train station, anything like that, so it's pretty much useless to me. I just wanted it, and, yeah. This is shelf 1 of the Oddities Shelf. Now let's move on to the shelf below it. So we got more Funko, the Mondoids, some 2014 minis and the Chibis over here. More Funko, a Godzilla ornament, the Giant Kid Robot 1954 guy with the glow-in-the-dark spinals. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff over here. And this is blocking them. How rude. Wow, that kind of worked out. We got some Godzilla Vigigames over here, which I have talked about in the past. Now, just to get this out of the way, so I don't forget or anything like that. If you lot see anything on these shelves that you want me to talk about again, or just in general, just timestamp the video and let me know. Granted, I'm going to be doing a lot of remakes throughout the year. Granted, most of the things that you're going to be seeing here and that you might want another review of, I'm just going to end up doing anyway. But next shelf. So here we have the Godzilla 2000 and Space Godzilla keychain that Booboofus sent over. Thank you again, Boo Boo. And we got some shams, some 2021, some 2000, some 2014, some more 2014, and why aren't you lined up with your atomic breath piece? Oh, ghosts. Here are those best of Godzilla minis that I was just talking about before. And here's a bootleg Godzilla keychain that came with my key lanyard. My, that is horrifying. More GVK Funkos, the Godziben vinyls, the Chibi Godzilla vinyls, and we got some books over here. 2014 GVK. I'll show this one because I don't know if I ever showed this on the channel before, but my friend Justin was able to acquire this for me. It's a nice little read, I would say. Well, technically, yeah, it is a nice read with some nice pictures in it and such, but it's all in Japanese, and I can't read Japanese to a really great extent yet. I'm trying to learn and everything, but we got a lot of the IDW comics over here, Marvel, Dark Horse, got the Godzilla Singular Point fan book, and the Godzilla Pizza Cutter from Diamond Select, some more of those wild little finger pupperinos. And yeah, like I said, this is a very random shelf. There's a lot of Funko on here. There's some Bandai on here, but again, you know, I really didn't have a place for these in the Godzilla timeline setup that I have going on with my Bandai shelves. Same for these, and I didn't want to take up any unnecessary space with them, so I threw them up over here. It's not because I don't enjoy them or anything like that, but you know. And here we have the splendiferous Grape, Ape, and some more Funko 6 inches, including all of the exclusives. They're back in their box because I just want them there. And here we have Neon Glow Goji. I'm really hoping Funko comes back with more GVK or just Godzilla Funko Pops overall. I would love to see their takes on Ghidorah, Gigan, Hedorah, the whole 9 yards. But yeah, that's about going to wrap it up for Oddities Shelf number 1. Let's move on to the second one, shall we? Alright, so here's the other Oddities Shelf. It's only one major, like, shelf over here, but it's mostly Shikugans and Gachapons and everything, and the little Lego Godzilla figure that Booboofus sent me. Thank you again, Boo Boo. We've got the ashtray / incense burner over here. We've got the cardboard cutout background for the NECA 56, which I kept over here because I can't keep it on the NECA shelf. And here we have the little Godzilla coin bank. Look at that. Come on. Come on, buddy. I know you can do it. Adorable. And the shelf right below it, we have my Marmits, my M1s, my Medicoms, whatever their official names are. They're all here. They look nice and shiny. Almost forgot about little Ebira over here. Thank you again, Space Tree Studios, for letting me know all those years ago. Very excited to start working on remakes for all of these videos, including Mac and Cheese King Megalon. Definitely has to happen. And these, I don't think I need to do another video on, but these, absolutely, they deserve a proper Shin Jira re-review. Alright, now it's time for the Shin Godzilla collection, and this is going to consist of 3 levels of a shelf. Unfortunately, it's usually got much more of a gigantic presence, but since I've run out of room and I have to wait until all my renovations in my apartment are done, I have to keep it in this size down state. So we have the plush arm pillow Kamada-kun. I packed them all away into packing bags that I got with some things so they don't collect dust. We've got the full body plush toy Kamada-kun. We've got the Swiffer Topper Kamada-kun. We've got the 2 Shokugan Shin Godzilla figures. One from Booboofus, thank you yet again, Booboo, and the one from the Shokugan Volume 2 unboxing, which, oh man, I should do a remake of those as well. But we got like the Gachapons over here, Aqua-kun, Shinagawa-kun, Kamada-kun. Focus on best boy. We've got another Kamada-kun Gachapon over there, which hangs on your finger. We've got the Kid Robot, Shin Godzilla Mystery Mini over here, the Atomic Breath Final Climax Shin Godzilla with the swappable jaw. As you can see, his jaw is split over there. I like it like that. We've got the G-Specimen G 2016 Embryo, which is supposed to be Kamada-kun looking like Adam from Evangelion. Definitely still need to get the other two. We've got yet another Shinagawa-kun Gachapon over here. And then over here we've got the Sega Premium Prize Shin Godzilla and the version that Booboofus sent me, which has much more vibrant reds, which means, oh yes, we're gonna have to take a look at this thing. And then here's two things from Shin Godzilla that I haven't talked about. I forget what this is called. I think it's pronounced a Netsuki or something. It hangs off of your phone. It's translucent purple and it's Shin Godzilla. I had to. And then we have the Kamada-kun Cable Biter, which if you guys want to video these two things, let me know, please. And then here we have Marmit Shingoji and Sham Shingoji. But anyway, moving up to the third and final shelf of the Shin Godzilla collection, we have the 3-disc Blu-ray set that Tom got me for my birthday a while ago. And we have the official Shin Godzilla soundtrack, as well as the 25cm Shingoji X Plus and the 2 Defo reels, as well as the fully boxed up The Art of Shin Godzilla. Remember that video? But now it is time to move on. Alright, so now we're moving up to the top shelf with all the big boys and some assorted variables. As of now, I've pretty much talked about everything on this shelf except for this thing, because it's an unfinished Yuji Sakai model kit. I would like to get a complete version in and maybe send him away to get painted, but that's going to be on the back burner for a while. So we've got Bandai, Jack Specific, Imperial, more of these little keychains that Booboofus sent over, and then we move into the Playmates GVK figures and all of their assorted accessories. Look at them shine in their cheap plastic. I love it. Yeah, I really like that the GVK line really does just fill out the top shelf over here. It covers just about everything with a little space over there. I'm eventually going to have to move this diorama, but hey man, gotta make way for all the new. Got another, I believe these are monogram keychains. I think that's what they're called. Thank you yet again, Booboofus. Gotta show these off too. If you guys want reviews of these, let me know. And then moving from here, we have the Godzilla 2014 Shin Godzilla and Godzilla Phileas masks. The Godzilla Phileas mask is easily the most low quality of the three over here. I originally bought this thinking it would be the same quality as the Shin Godzilla 89 and 54 masks, but no, it's a very cheap dollar store rubber mask, but it's still something cool to have since I do love the anime trilogy as much as I do. And over here we've got a Diamond Select vinyl Ghidorah bank bust and a broken 84 NECA figure. And up next we're going to start talking about all my Trendmasters stuff. There are a few oddities scattered throughout these shelves, like these three lads right here. Hyper Godzilla 98, the Bandai Mothra Legends Godzilla 98, I already forgot the name, and the Utaka Real Heroes Godzilla 1998, with the bakery craft stuff and the lip balm holding Godzilla 98s, with more Trendmasters stuff in here. We got a Godzilla 1998 Japanese gift bag, we've got a card, a sticker, the original commemorative ticket from Japan, I do believe. And then we got some more Trendmasters stuff and a ruler. I had a Godzilla 1998 pen and pencil set. Leave me alone. We got a little baby Godzilla back there just peeking through that. Hey! We got some eggs! And here we have the 40th anniversary repaint set figures, some Godzilla 1998 Kushes, the Taco Bell thingamabobber, and we got the little lollipop twirler over here. Now, I said I wouldn't go into major detail about everything that's on his shelf, but I don't know what else to talk about other than that. I mean, screw it. It's my Godzilla collection room tour. I'll talk about whatever the heck I want. More Trendmasters stuff over here. We have a Shogun Warriors comic, which was from, I believe, an unreleased Trendmasters line. We have an unopened Godzilla King of the Monsters Trendmasters comic. We've got that one mini portrait thing that I got from Good Smile, and we have all the standard figures over here. I actually found out that I had a Mothra. When I remake that video, we gotta showcase Mothra, and then we have a Rodan at the back end over here with Space Goji. Yeah. And now moving into the final Trendmasters shelf, here we have a whole bunch of stuff, including the Doom Island Godzilla versus the Dinosaurs sets, plus, you know, the Super 7 stuff and all that. No, the card fell down. Well, I'll fix that later, but Bendy Godzilla, boxed Bendy Godzilla, these two lads, you've seen it all before. Let's move on. Oh, and yes, I do have a whole bunch of boxes behind these shelves. Don't worry, it's safe. I fixed it up real good so nothing falls over. Now we'll move on. And next up are all of my NECA releases. Oh, yes. So I don't have every major NECA release. Like, I don't have any of the major reissues that they did towards the end of their Godzilla line, but I've got a pretty dang healthy amount of them. That's for sure. And no, I don't think I'm ever going to take this guy out of the box. I think he will remain. Even though that would essentially complete my V1, V2, and V3, unless that reissue with the poster box is technically a V4. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section down below. Got a whole bunch of 80s and 90s going on over here, including the very PC reactor glow. And by PC, I mean he falls apart very easily. And then we got the Bandai America Chibi set. We've got the NECA and WizKids mystery minis over here that still need to be majorly dusted. I still do really love how these things look, though. Very much. More NECA, more assorted Bandai stuff. You already know the drill. And don't worry, we'll eventually cover these Shin Godzilla re-releases that Kaiju Dork sent over. But now we have the Monsterverse stuff. Look at that, and that unholy... Some Godzilla Magic the Gathering cards, which I still need to scatter amongst the collection. Moving on. Now here is a randomly assorted Godzilla 2014 collection shelf, which will unfortunately have to disappear and be faded into the rest of the collection, simply because... Spoiler. Yeah, I'm running out of room from a Bandai vinyl. Piggybacking Ghidorah. But yeah, I've covered a healthy amount, I think all of this in videos before. I mean, I haven't talked about the Godzilla shot glass in its own video, but it's a shot glass. You really don't need to go into too much detail there. And then here we have the big boy, Godzilla Earth. Look at him. He's a hulking massive Vanal, and I definitely want to do a remake of him, but I don't know how I would really go about talking about this thing any better than I already did. So we'll see. He's a happy, chunky boy. Now on to some plush toy action. There's sad Godzilla mini plush. And then we have the Hamtaro X Godzilla plush toys over here in silver and gold. Still need to do a video on them. Singular Point marketable Rodan plushie. Moving into the Kid Robot stuff and the two newest Hedorah releases that I got. Moving back to the table for a second, just to show off the plush toys that I couldn't keep in the office here. Here is the Surreal Entertainment Rainbow Mothra plush. Here is the Toy Vault Godzilla plush, and I do believe this was designed by Matt Frank, correct me if I'm wrong. Here is the Hug Me Godzilla plush from Kid Robot, and let's see if he still works. I guess I turned him off. And here we have the Godzilla Phileas Jumbo plush from Sega and the Shinagawa-kun Jumbo plush from Sega. Yet another product from Toy Vault, the Godzilla Slippers. And last but most certainly not least, we have the Godzilla 2014 Fleece Throw Blanket. I'm not going to unfold it because that's going to require a lot more work than I really want to do right now. So here's a picture. It's a very nice little blanket and I use it very regularly. If you remember from my 100th episode of Rob's Godzilla Room Reviews, this is original newspaper clipping from 1998 for Godzilla 1998. And then here's the back of the Blu-rays for 98 and for 2014. How ironic. Here are two very out-of-date Godzilla calendars. I believe this is for 2015 and this was for 2014. Literally. Here are all of the NECA boxes that I have. As you can see, a majority of the re-releases I do not have. Save for good old Shin Godzilla in 2014 over here out of all the rest. And, oh yeah, 84, I forgot about that one. Yeah, I am severely lacking those. In time, hopefully. Over here are my two gigantic IMAX posters that my good friend John was able to get me because he used to work at AMC. I would absolutely love to have these in the office, but they'd just be covered by shelves, and that's not cool. And as you can see, There's quite a large gap between these posters and the other ones. Oh yes. John and Kylie worked their magical magic, and I believe they were able to snag me an IMAX GVK poster. So, video for that, maybe? And while it's not all Godzilla, I did just want to show off my SRS Cinema posters over here that come with whatever you pre-order from them, as long as you're like one of the first 100 or 1,000 people to pre-order. Got some more up here, and then here are some Godzilla store clippings that I've hung up. I have not put holes in them, so don't worry. These are things that I really want to frame, especially this one. I have 2 copies of this one. It looks so cool because it looks like standard newspaper with Shin Godzilla on it. It's great. Got a Godzilla 2014 mini poster. I have this Shin Godzilla wall scrolly rolly over here. Got this really nice photography paper poster of Godzilla 1954. Looky, very nice. And I guess for the sake of sakes, the Ultraman collection mixed with some Gamera, and even more Ultraman stuff over here. Look at that. I've got all of my Godzilla Vinyl Wars tags hung up over here. I really should bring them into the office. And here's a good Pacific Rim premiere night poster that I got when I went to go see it on opening day because I had to. Can't forget about my vinyl copy of the Godzilla 1954 original Japanese soundtrack from Death Waltz Records. It comes on a very nice smoky gray vinyl. Really love the texturing on this thing. It even comes with an art print of the cover art. Look at that. I've not hung this up because I really want to frame it. And why is the 1954 soundtrack sporting a Heisei Godzilla design? I don't get it, but look at that beautiful detail. I don't even care, bruh. Woo! I forgot I had even more posters. I'm not doing well today, everybody. I guess it's also worth mentioning that I have all the Playmates boxes up here hung up above the reviewing table. As you saw earlier, that's where my plushies are hanging out. Jack Specific, Bandai Japan for the King series, Bandai America for their King series, technically just large scale. King series, Playmates, I've got them all up here. I love those types of boxes, so I try and keep them. Had to get rid of the GVK ones, but yeah, I'm sure this is everything else that I have to show. Oh wait, there's more. Of course there's more. Here we've got the Medicom and the Yutaka Real Heroes Godzilla 1998 and Kaiju Shiramaru Dashi boxes. And another Godzilla 2014 poster. And Godzilla 2014 on top of my webcam. Alright, now I think that's it. Now we can move on. And now the moment you've all been waiting for. The Bandai vinyls plus some finger puppets. Yes, as you could probably guess, a majority of my collection are mostly Bandai vinyls, but as you can see right here, it's not just Bandai vinyls we're going to be taking a look at. It's Bandai America, and it's actually going to be Playmates as well. They've been integrated into the 6-inch line. I guess I can't really say 6-inch line because there are figures in this line that aren't 6 inches, but they've been integrated into the Bandai vinyl shelves. And basically the way I have these shelves set up is that they wrap around the room via release year and era. So the next shelf will quite obviously continue the Heisei era and my clear boner for burning Godzilla, apparently. And that's gonna move into Junior and then 98. Now my goal for my Godzilla collection is to have one of every major Godzilla design featured in the movies. It's a very expensive goal, but it's something that I think I can reach no matter what. Yeah, he's there, don't think I forgot about him. Because I didn't. And then of course we move into 2014 and the majority of my Bandai vinyl collection, Shin Godzilla. Oh boy. Yeah, my Shin Godzilla Bandai vinyls essentially stretch all the way out into 3 differing shelves. Granted, I am unfortunately missing a few, but I do plan on picking them up when I can. Dear Lord. And I'm more than positive that's going to cost me more than a couple $100 altogether. But that's okay. I love Godzilla. I love Shin Godzilla. I'm willing to shovel out the cashola. Now this part of the collection is probably the part of the collection that's gotten like the most beefed up last year and even a little bit of this year. I mean, 2 new Hedoras, a Gorosaurus, a Megalon, a new Megalon, new Jet Jaguar figures, and 2 new Mechagodzilla 75 figures. Plus we've got the Mean Green Mother from the Science Lab, Biolante. And I know you saw them because how could you not? We've got the sound battling Orga and Godzilla 2000 in the back on top of some Funko boxes. Ugh, tails. Yeah, the villains, the sidekicks, everybody. This part of the collection is really starting to grow. And honestly, I'm really happy about that. I'm glad Toho are deciding to do... Oh no, Mechagodzilla fell over. Oh, he always falls over. I'm really glad Toho are deciding to release more of these. Be them Showa, Heisei, or Millennium, Toho, we need more of these guys and gals. Mothra Leo! So remember the Burning Godzilla boner joke? Yeah, well, apparently I've amassed quite the Kiryu boner as well. Again, most of this is unintentional. I get it as I see it, or as Corey and friends send me links to certain listings, and it is very much hell from that shelf on because none of this is properly sorted. We've got gigantic wings, we've got more gigantic wings, we've got more gigantic wings, we've got more gigantic wings, we've got a giant pile of satellite scrap, and Best Jet Jaguar. And then we have the final Bandai vinyl shelf over here, sporting some SP, some KOTM, some Godzilla the Ride. Bandai, seriously, with these friggin' wings! I need a release from the wings, please. Emotionally confused Penguin Rodan for the win. And that is pretty much it, friends and neighbors. This is my Godzilla collection in mostly full. There was a few things that I had to record and bring into the studio over here to really showcase just about everything that I own. And now it is time to cut back to my face so I can end this video off for all of y'all. It's been one hell of a ride. And that, everybody, is that. That is my entire Godzilla collection as of January 13th, 2022, plus 2 more. Yeah, these came during the production of this video and the recording of the intro and outro, so now you've officially seen my entire collection as of January 13th, 2022. My friggin' luck. Truly, honestly, thank you all so much for watching. It really does mean a lot to me. I don't mean to get overly sentimental, but I said I would, so here we are. 2020 was a pretty bad year for me, and I had decided up until the springtime that I was going to end the channel at the end of 2020 with a review of a particular figure. But so much happened in the year 2020, hell, even in 2021, that it just started to feel like a dumb idea. So I'm glad I had people to talk me out of such a stupid idea, and I'm glad all 13 point whatever thousand of you are here and still watching. Thank you, subscribers. Thank you, patrons, all 15 of you, including my newest patron, Olimus. Thank you so much, my guy. Truly do appreciate it. Social media and all that stuff will be linked in the description below, and I really don't know how I'm going to follow this up. This was the first time I did a collection tour since 2019, and I did something else in 2019 that I haven't really touched since then, and I can't quite remember what it was. I don't know if I'm ready for that, but SP came out, GVK came out. My opinions on the movies have changed a lot since then, so at some point within the month, I guess y'all got that to look forward to. Godzilla movie tier list from best to worst revisited. There's no chance that this will go wrong in any way, shape, or form. Bye, everybody.